play because I didn't have points to take. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, that's good, Alex. That's good. All right, so Santi's out. Dr. Fuck is around somewhere. He's playing Quixotic. I sense them over there. If we say any more words, they'll murder us both. All right. In the meantime, we've got the same matchup that we just saw, and we just had MoJoe commentate it. Now he's going to try it out. It's rare that commentators get to play the game. Yep. Hopefully we're barred by law.
No, it's usually just because they're fucking trash.
Fuck. God damn it. Tiani. Dude, they're so good now. They're so good now. Trek, are they playing? They weren't.
Yeah, they're definitely playing right now, dude.
I want to talk about it because I feel like I'm going to get shot.
No, dude, it's fine.
If you criticize the TO too many times, or the streamer too many times, you definitely get a horse head on your setup the next tournament, if you know what I'm saying. Are there any Falcons in this region? Kinda.
We got
Neighbor and Punk, and
upcoming Android Zero.
Oh, Surfero. Except his hands are broken.
He hasn't been playing again, right?
He's been experimenting in a different game, mostly just like partying, I think. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. That's a funner game, some consider.
For most of you goons who can't read in chat, just kidding, this is confusing. We did round robin pools beforehand, which, you know, I think it's cool, but it also has some negative sides to it. That people lose and it doesn't matter or matters and fucks with the bracket. Quixotic was first seed over Santi. Anyway, looks like a pretty even game so far. MoJoe pressing some buttons, getting his hands into it. Rob coming fresh off that clean gauge win. Looked good game 5 on stage.
So you're saying MoJoe is winning most of these, right?
Yeah, actually.
Huh.
As a matter of fact, MoJoe was wondering why he was ranked below Okami. I didn't have an answer for him, but I'm sure there is one. Ooh, okay. Good patience by Rob, actually. He's positioning well. He's just waiting. A lot of this pressure out.
Wow.
Great in air.
That was just like everything.
Quixotic did not win the head-to-head versus Santi. He
just happened to be in.
He happened to not lose games in the ways that Santi did. Santi also lost to Gigajon. And Quixotic 7 stock Gigajon. I actually watched that at home. That was really rough.
Yeah.
That was extremely brutal.
I didn't. I probably was eating my burrito.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah, Santi also said he's going to eat a burrito right now. All right. MoJoe is telling us you want to launch Sheik. You don't really want to drill Shiner that much because SDI exists. Unfortunate last hit there. Also unfortunate side B. Great jab. Yeah. Up smash. That's going to do it. Yeah, there's an SSS again. Bro is staged it to murder us all. It's a trap. And
you're only going to have one.
Trike is naughty.
If it sucks, I heard.
Trike's not naughty, guys. Yeah, so pretty sure SSS is literally a plot to murder everybody. MoJoe making a lot out of the stock right now. Oh, the grimy wave shine. It did get grabbed. It feels bad.
Oh, I didn't watch. I was reading the chat, but no one said anything interesting.
Tell me what's going on in the chat, man. Oh, no, he went so deep.
Oh, he didn't do anything with it.
Dude, it's weird that he's going to kill Rob first and, like, not have earned it directly.
Oh, how did he reach?
That's the Armada.
It was like that far away. No one could see my fingers. It was really far away.
She kicked me out. I'm like, bro, I will always. That's the one, XXX Tentacion. Oh, I love this shit. This is some shit I like. And almost dies. I'm a fan of the creative Fox, you shouldn't be alive at this percent kind of shit. I still also don't know how you get out of up throw as Fox versus Sheik.
No one does it, so how are you supposed to know, dude?
Hey, PP got that entire set of ROM 3 or whatever it was. Up throw regrabs, I think it's some higher percents on some DIs, like straight up. Rob has asserted dominance and demonstrated his physical value again. Yeah. It was that up throw regrab, I think, that really broke the soul.
Yeah.
Someone pulls that shit out of you. Nobody wants that.
You're just thinking about it for the rest of your game.
You really are. You can't actually ignore that. That actually has to
What if they do it again?
What
I
if
can't let them do it again.
It's like, shit, how do I get out of this? Can I Google in the middle of the games? Like, how do I fix, how do
That's
I
why
make
you
this
need
not
one of
happen?
those phones with the Google
I need
Now.
data.
So while you're playing,
Siri,
you're thinking.
call I need data. Help. Make it stop. All right, we got the NTSC up smashes. Whew. Look at Rob to wave dash back like he's Holka. Shout outs to Holka. Ooh, I like it. He thought he could grab ledge by doing the little roll off. Rob gives like kind of like one of those sad smirks where it's like, I don't want to admit that. That wasn't that cool. Well, let's see what he can do to him. Maybe he can up the re-grab him again. Nope. No tilt fair. Trike is trying to rob us right now. Someone call the police? Actually, don't do that. No snitching.
I have 1, 2.
That was an unfortunate drill.
3, 4.
Look at Rob.
Shore,
Look
5.
at Rob engaging physically.
I think that's it. How many do you need? For Jersey Shore.
Right now, Trike's trying to get stripper money.
Dude, that T-Mobile commercial, dude.
Which one?
Dude, I still remember it. It's like 2 years old.
Well, this combo could have been weird, but it's not.
With the girl that goes on her motorcycle and she just lists like places.
I don't watch TV.
I haven't watched TV in 3 years, but I still remember it.
Respect. Respect to that.
No, we also count South Dakota events.
We actually, yeah, in a weird glitch, we also count all the South Dakota events.
It's all in challenge because we're too lazy to do it ourselves.
Yeah, we're pretty lazy. That was a cool angle. But at its core, dishonest. That we should focus on. But pretty clean punish here.
No.
Until I said that. That was bad. Oh, Rob, you almost had it. Fair. Good lift.
What was the...
Oh, no. He got fooled by geometry again.
Okay. So 2 situations where we didn't expect him to hit. 1 situation where he got hit. So, like, that's a good trait.
Melee is unknowable, and we're drunk.
I'm not drunk,
I'm actually not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. That was a shitty cop-out. Good shine grab. Now, here's what I maybe think about wave shining him, but MoJoe is a smarter man than I am by a lot.
So I'm doing this thing that I started like 3 days ago.
Oh, no.
Where I actually refuse to explain myself. Because I definitely have some...
That's not good for commentary.
No. I mean, in regards to like without
actions
being
in life?
prompted. Without being prompted, I will refuse to explain myself. Because I
see.
definitely have this like...
Oh, thanks for rating us, Plug.
What is the word? Self-esteem thing where I feel like I have to explain myself in regards to certain things.
So you're just going to put the dong out there.
So from now on, I'm never going to explain myself unless prompted.
Yep. Yeah, Swedish. Rob is actually a Hearthstone player. He heard melee was easy. Heard you just go Sheik and press the C-stick toward them. Someone said this is a sweet bomb shelter. That's the best thing anyone's ever said about this venue. We are actually burning the venue down in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, it will be the last on April 23rd. The Tournament of Fire. If you don't win your set fast enough,
is burned
Tiani will
alive
light.
inside
Yeah.
the fucking house.
We've got pop bonuses. We got a lot of people coming down. We got Irvine.
We're actually going to drill and find oil in the house.
That's right. Finally burning this place alive. Should have done it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Bring your own Bic. That's right.
Yeah,
And that was...
bonus. Yeah. And then everyone that enters gets a free Harito.
I'm going to say that wasn't a good idea for MoJoe. That he should have thought about that.
Nah. Thinking about things is lame, dude.
That's actually kind of true. The Buddha told Siddhartha that his problem was thinking too much.
Oh, yeah, about me being 2/3 Buddhist.
Yeah, so back to that.
Where did that come from?
I don't know if that's a percentage that makes sense to me.
No, it is 2/3. Because
Chad, press 2/3 if you're Buddhist.
recently, actually not even that recently, I was reading this book. I wasn't reading a book. I was,
that was the quickest.
I was listening to an audiobook
I've
because
ever seen. Bring
I was-
chat back, Trike.
I was listening to this audiobook because my psychologist is like, hey, you should check out this book. I was like, hey,
What is the book?
maybe I
Tell
should
me what the
listen to
book
it.
is right now.
I wouldn't wholly recommend it, but
If you don't say the title right now,
it's the perfect. No, it's not it. The Untethered Soul or something.
no, that sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah, it sounded super dumb. But I was like,
I
hey,
hate
you
that
know,
shit. You got kids. You got a lot of things that tether
yeah,
your soul.
I know. So I was like, okay,
Maybe enlightenment's not the only thing in life.
here's the thing that I justified it
Maybe
with.
samsara is the point of existing in a society.
Because I knew, turns out you can just return books within 2 weeks if you hate it.
Yes, that's.
So
yes.
I was like, okay, I'll just listen to it, and if I hate it,
Are you talking about the library?
I'll just return it. No. Like, you can buy books and return it if you just fucking hate it. It's like totally a thing. In regards to ebooks and like audiobooks.
Dude, Rob is demonstrating his value again in this game. Aw, the classic. I'm not really gonna outplay you, but I'm gonna count it in my head.
So the book,
Dude, the Inferno kind of sucked, but that's actually the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life.
I've never read.
I don't listen to
of
hip hop.
Aw.
Yeah, literally just ignore what I just said.
So yeah, I read.
Oh
the
my
book.
god, that was the most Rob down air I've ever seen in my life. Just when you think he's not gonna down air, the down air.
I read the book and I did not become Buddhist. The guy just said a bunch of Buddhist things. Like, oh, you know what? If you want to be happy, you should just choose to be happy. Obviously, I'm simplifying it.
That's kind of a shitty thing to tell someone who's like kind of depressed.
No, because it's more like, hey, if you choose to have a certain perspective on life where you need certain criteria to be fulfilled in order to be happy,
I mean,
you're actually never going to be happy.
Yeah, that's
right?
definitely true.
Yeah. So it's just like logical like conclusions.
Good.
That like this guy, he didn't attribute it to Buddhism, but it's literally just Buddhism. Anyways,
Whew, I like that term.
I listened to it. I was like, hey, you know, I could like use some of these things to just kind of.
Do you see MoJoe take that breath before that good recognition that
it's
he
like,
pulled
okay,
back?
we're good now. We're good now.
That's some real shit.
But so I listened to the book, but like it was stupid, but at the same time.
Well, your first problem was listening to a book. How do you
Yeah.
goddamn
No, it's
listen
way better
a
to
book?
listen because if it's stupid, you can continue listening. Whereas with reading, if it's stupid, I can't continue reading it because you have to actually put in energy.
You have to put in energy to listen to shit too.
No, because it's just playing while you're driving your car to places.
Zoe so funny you should ask. Dr. Fuck has eliminated Santi for like 7th.
He did.
Yes. Back to the match. Actually, I don't know.
Back to the.
I didn't mean to interrupt
Buddhism.
this.
Yeah, back to
conversation.
Buddhism.
Okay, so like I had some qualms with Buddhism, and then I read more.
No. So I'm not like following Buddhism.
No, I mean,
Just in regards to like
just the fact that it's not this.
of, of certain things. So this guy doesn't attribute it to Buddhism, but it basically is. And so he has all these examples, blah, 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 blah. And finally he reaches one where he's like, hey, you know what? If you...
I thought about it.
Ooh.
Quick Sagacita first because he's the best player.
If you just want to be happy, you have to want overall happiness more than you want all these criteria that you need fulfilled in your life. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't want money more than I want to be overall happy. So I'm not gonna let like not having money make me sad. Okay, I already feel that way. Whatever, easy.
So
right?
I feel that you misinterpret Zach's crusade. But anyway, should we
then
talk
the
about
guy,
this a little bit?
1 second.
Actually, that was the stupidest thing I've ever said. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't even need the
that
1
was
second.
that was the most fucked up thing.
I'll
I
take
could
as
say.
many seconds as I fucking need. And
yeah, okay, so like I think happiness is like weather and like, you know, like being, you know, comfortable in life is more like climate, you know? Like should you really be striving for happiness all the time? You're not going to be happy all the time. That's
So-
just going to happen.
he brings up the examples like you have to want like an actual example. You have to want like actual overall happiness more than you want like your wife to not leave you or whatever was his example or something. I was like, well, you know,
You see like conditioning on something like that is
Yeah.
just going to create this
So-
negative loop forever.
I was like, well, you know, I think I would actually be happier.
It's okay to have goals. It's
I
okay
think
to be
I would
unhappy when
actually
you don't
be
have those
happier
goals.
with my ex than I would be overall happy. So
Yeah, but-
that's not gonna fucking work.
Right,
so
right,
here's
right,
where
right.
the 2/3 happiness comes in. That logic is so much easier to apply with
That what,
the other
doing-
2/3 of your life, which
that-
is
That
like
chasing
career,
maximum happiness is bullshit.
career. Like you can be like, hey, you know, I actually like I tried with full effort. I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, but like I'm okay with it, you know. And I'm just gonna keep trying it. But my happiness is not conditional on that.
He tried for it. He just got burned.
So work, friends, 2/3, no fucking problem. Work slash friends slash hobbies.
Is this just like 2 out of 3 ain't bad, the book?
I don't know what that is, dude.
All right.
But
Whoa. Very nice, and that's going to do it. Rob started to pick it up near the end of game 4. I forgot there was a set on stream. I was right. Where was I? I don't really know where
Gage
I am right
versus
now.
Dia.
So MoJoe's in Grands. Gage versus Dia is happening.